Yeah, they're planning for war. I don't need spies to tell me that, actually. They just are. Well, if Attila wants to rumble, I'm more than happy to just reduce his units to rubble. We'll need to buy a couple of infantry at some point, but that's fine. We can work towards that. And I think they've dealt with their problem themselves. I got an extra worker out of a deal. If that's the same encampment that I basically saw was destroyed last time. Right, so what is the fastest way that we can get there? Sydney Opera House. 2 works of music must be constructed on a coastal city. On or next to a desert, we can't get to that, so we're going to have to go the way of a nuclear plant, I think, for power. And then from there... I think advanced ballistics is the way to go here. Maybe not. I'm just seeing what the quickest way to get there is. How much is the path to lasers going to be? 7, because I would need to get to radar as well. Jet fighter, modern armor. So we're away. That also moves us past the Great Firewall, which has nothing to do with my plots and schemes, I assure you. So mobile tactics, telecommunications would be the fastest way to do it, actually. National visitors. Okay, that's the way we go. We go telecommunications, get us into the modern era as fast as possible. The information era, rather. So, we have a plan. And let's go and trade with Heliopolis. Next up, we're just going to prepare. I'm not accusing him of anything. Not yet. So for a level 3 one, yeah, plus 34% tourism to people that have less happiness. That should now have started a bit of a massive switch on the influence per player chart. Yeah, they're all now rising with the exception of this one. Which I need to then... I need to open borders with them. But everybody else is a turn count. Not a very pleasing turn count in a few cases, but it's there nonetheless. And it is the plan. Let's go for an open borders pact. 25 gold and 1 a turn and oil. Yeah, you can't have our oil. We need the oil. Right, close. Right, sleep up then. And Arabia has strangely voted for Arabia as the host, because we have full control over this. Next turn. Yeah, just get ready. I'm not accusing them of anything at this stage, I'm just preparing, because I'm sure they are looking at it. We have 4 long-range artillery units trained on you here. We have so many bonuses for being in our territory, and a great general nearby. And a very, very strong Great War Arabian infantry, rather, who is almost certainly stronger than anything you can bring to bear at this point. William has completed the Louvre. Which we couldn't have built anyway, so that's fine. You can have that. 1 for open borders, sure. So that gets our borders open, and that should hopefully be helping us on the influence per player chart. Yeah, we now got 447 on them. That's the important thing. Everybody has a number. Except you, because we're already influential on you. It's just whether it's a good number or not. Egypt would be if they were actually still producing ridiculous amounts of culture. They are not. Ideology has been adopted by the Huns, so that is going to help us there as well. There's a full 68% increase just for that. That should really help Panama out, actually. They're not coping with him. Well, I'm considering. I'm going to add a couple of infantry to the queue. Just in case. He should know he has no chance of pulling this off. I'm 5th on soldier count at the moment. The mines have no soldiers left, so they're probably about finished. Washington enters the modern era. Ivory for iron. I'm actually more inclined to take your incense for that. Or actually, you know what? Even better. I'll take 5 gold for that. I'll see how long this deal lasts for, because I'm sure you're about to invade us. You're considering it, certainly. Maybe not. Maybe you are looking at Sweden. Panama City's being bullied enough as it is. I don't need to help that out. Yeah, so I think looking at this, we probably don't need more than one, because I'll probably then switch up to bombers if it turns out we need them. I'm not convinced we do. Right, great writer has been born, and a great musician, and we're in a golden age. So, let's create a great work of writing.
You can love a person dear to you with a human love, but an enemy can only be loved with divine love.
And also, let's go and create another great work. Puts us up to 95. And also, let's see if we can't help things out a bit here. So, oh darn it, now we have things in the complete wrong era now. Actually, I do have another industrial. For some reason that was better. That's the only one we can't really get a match on at the moment, which is a shame. Right, and music is music is music is music. So we're actually out of musical slots now. So all we got now are the artist ones. And they've recognised a great writer. Golden Age begins for us. Right. Well, they've sort of moved off, so I'm going to assume they aren't interested in us at this stage. And I'm merely going to just punish Burka for some conceived slight, I guess. So let's not do that. So let's go and head back. And add wealth to the queue. I think it's the 168 a turn. For the moment as well, I'm going to go food focus. Just until we start working on our major project. Which is the international games of let's get all the tourism we can into the right place at the right time. Also, plus 30 influence to every city-state. We need to at least get that, if nothing else. But I'm 90% confident that we can actually manage to get the full reward for this one. America adopts freedom. Oh, mistake, sir. Mistake. I imagine that is going to send your empire into overdrive of unhappiness. Yes, we follow the path of order, therefore Attila likes us. Influenced by player. Culture victory screen. So there's the freedom. He has 20 happiness currently. It depends how influential I can get on him. And in 60 turns, he's going to start having problems in that regard. Minus 34 penalty for differing ideologies. So it's negated our happiness bonus. I remember that might change things. I don't think it's going to change all that much. Oh, and we got another infantry unit from them, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know what you're planning, but it's not going to work. Just thinking about this a little. Well, there's still the better way of doing this. We get the 95 from that, so actually, has that gone down? Have I actually lowered that somehow? No, I haven't. I shouldn't have done anyway. Alright, so let's design the delegates. We don't want the city-state embargo to take place. We like trading with the city-states. City-states are our friends. I'm going to commit most of all my delegates to that. Alright, fortify. And will research allow it go any faster? No, it'll still take 3 turns. So we'll stick with that. 208 gold a turn is a good number to have. You'll pay for that in time, Washington. Yeah, nobody likes us. So looking at this then, that's going to give us at minimum 16 gold if we take that one. 16 gold a turn for taking that. That increases our culture. Another great artist could be useful. Plus 33% culture. I'll accept that. Gold for an embassy. So I think we will start working towards getting that finished. I really don't see a lot of need in going for the other ones, except for... Yeah, but Luke's already been built. We couldn't have got that anyway. There's no point in really going back and grabbing any of these, is there? Could go back and grab the 1 production and 5%. This is the only game I've played that I can remember that I haven't actually taken liberty at any time. Which in a few ways is quite interesting for me. Anyway, the international game surprisingly passes. And now I have to make another proposition. So... Standing army tax. Sweden and the Huns do not want that. Scholars in Readiness doesn't help me. And nobody cares about that. So I'm going to go ban a luxury resource that nobody has, and the reason I know nobody's got it is because it hasn't come up at all for trade. So let's find crab. Nobody will be able to trade away crabs. If I can't have them, nobody else can. And this is where I find out now quickly whether anybody's actually got them. But I don't think they do. There is quite a lot, but nobody has any crabs.
Bagyo.
That's close. All right. Well, that's that sorted out. So, with all that being done, unit needs orders, which is basically to rest up and prepare for possible war in the future. International games did pass, so let's go and work towards the international games. We can even build a stadium for it. So current production is 111 a turn. We need a city modifier 20%, golden age modifier 20%, religion modifier religion 15%. So lots of high ones there. So we need 720 in order to get the plus 30. We should get that easily. The key will be how much we can hold that. Yep, thank you. So I might actually push all of my great people towards production here. We'll have a golden age actually, we can extend the golden age and force that as well when it ends. So in theory it will work. I'll just have to check that turn by turn. I know I always said I was going to stop there. Indonesia is now order as well, so that's yet more cultural influence on them. Open borders with the Huns will keep us becoming influential on them as well. And the double tourism and an extra social policy is definitely something we want. Losing grip on Kaisel. Yeah, this is why we sent one of our diplomats over there at some point. In 3 turns, the election will be rigged, and we should hopefully get that back. And Canada has given us a great scientist, so flight is ours.
Aeronautics.
As is half of electronics. Yeah, I might as well go and see if this camp's actually there or not. I don't think it is anymore. Okay, so that's 111, 1% complete. I don't know how much overall it needs. Something I should be aware of, I think. World religion Catholicism, and we know the 2 civs are going to vote yay, 1's going to vote nay, and we have control of most of the others. And most of the delegates seem to want to vote yay for that. 18 delegates of 3 civs. So it's obviously you, and you. I'm actually a little worried about that. I know they're getting additional votes from the world ideology, which is a problem. It means they have a chance to actually vote me down on a few things. Still, it's better than actually losing the votes ourselves as well. Proportionally, we have less power, but Mines of Freedom. Colors into the modern era. You'll pay for that in time. Also, you have sort of stepped into my territory there. I'm wondering if you are still planning this. Okay, so the only person who's not gone order is America, who've gone freedom. which is very interesting to me. Great artist in 2 turns. And yeah, I'm not sure what you're planning here anymore, but I know I don't like it. 4% complete. Oh, you might not be able to get that actually then. See how it goes when it resolves at the end of the turn and see how many we've put in. At the very least, the plus 30 is absolutely required. If we don't get that, we're in trouble. It's in a case of... So we jumped it up by about 2%. So we have put a third of the production in thus far. Is my thinking on this. I could be wrong. I could very definitely be wrong with that. That's what I think though. Also, I'm thinking I should buy a bomber or two. We're certainly going to buy this bomber. And it's got a lot of upgrades actually, so we're going to go combat strength against land units. +2 operational range. Additional strength against land units. So there we go. It's level 4. It's got 60 experience points. And it's very good now at dealing with land units. Just in case you had the idea that you were going to try and invade the one city. We have something to protect it now. Yeah, Kaiser want us to build a castle we can't build, and they want FCCCP. And the Netherlands have announced us. And Attila, are you going to declare war this turn, or are you just going to posture around my territory again? Very well. We have the lead on the culture growth in Ur at least, which is good. Yep, everybody's happy. We're all worshipping the same... We're all following the same ideology, except for the Americans. Massively influential on most of you. Except the Mayans. And I thought Mayans actually had become our ideology as well. They picked a different one? Oh, Mayans. That's not a good idea. Let's have a proper look at that then. Yeah, so both America and Maya are in revolutionary waves. Influenced by the ideology of them. Influenced by the world ideology as well. Yeah, it's very difficult for you to be something else now. It's a bit of a cudgel in many ways, ideology, when it gets to this sort of part of the game. In fact, this is the only part of the game it comes in. Oh, great person is born. Attila likes shiny things the most. We like shiny things the second most. And we have a modern artist. Who I think we will prolong the Golden Age. Right, Maya, what are you up to? Because you have a lot of units there now. A lot of units. And I'd rather just save up for Great War bombers at this point. Alright, let's start running them back.